Everybody keeps saying people are bad with money. But what if the real problem is we just ain't making enough to survive in the first place? What's going on, everybody? It's your boys, the Real Mask Off Podcast. I'm your host, Austin Bacon Sr.
And I am Alexander Foot.
Yay. Welcome back to year 2, episode 26.
Nice. I like the sound of it. Year number 2.
Hey, the name of this episode here is Stacking Cents.
Stacking Sense like C-E-N-T-S?
No, like S-E-N-S-E.
Stacking Sense. Smarts.
The knowledge, baby.
Knowledge.
You know.
Where money talks
Mm-hmm.
and we translate.
That's what we do, baby.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
I feel that today's episode is going to at least let us know, all of us trying out there and people working week to week, check to check, where you're going to understand that the cards are already stacked against you. And it's not your fault.
It's definitely not your fault.
It's definitely none of our faults
At all.
But we'll break that down for everybody.
Yeah, for real.
What? No, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
You go ahead. I'm
What?
interested in
No,
your
you
vibe.
go
I
ahead.
didn't have nothing
No.
to say.
Huh? Me? Should I go?
You should go.
You should go. All right. So what we did was we did it just like in the first season, where we broke down
year 1.
just like you're right. I'm sorry. Let's go back to that. Just like in year 1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you remember what episode it was? 13? 6?
Wasn't it 10?
10?
Was it 10?
6, 10, 13.
Wait,
one of those episodes.
It was one of those episodes.
Where we broke down what we made on
10.
average. 10.
Mm-hmm.
What we made on average per week as a couple. Average household of 4, 2 parents, 2 children. So
basically our average family.
Average medium income, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
medium income. And then also
in the state of Michigan, because that's where we are.
Yeah. This is going to be breaking down all of our debt to income ratio, basically.
Okay.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So just on average, especially here, we took the averages here in Michigan. Obviously, they're going to be a little higher, a little lower, depending on what it is in other states. But in the end of it each month, I do not think it'll be far off, depending on, where you live.
Yeah. So you just take the numbers that we're saying and equate it into your personal life, and you'll get it.
And also, too, this is going off the averages here in Michigan. So on the average here in Michigan, we're not going to pinpoint any type of job.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you might be able to make more in driving, more in a warehouse or factory style than maybe retail.
Yeah.
Fast food.
Mm-hmm.
The food industry. I don't know. What is it?
Like common jobs, though. All those ones that you're naming, plant work, driving. A lot of people got Amazon, those different, make a little bit more money,
the side work or the under the table work, we're not even talking about.
Yeah.
Like, if you're out there, I don't know, doing concrete,
or higher paid,
cutting grass. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still, if it's on paper, if it's on check, it's still equated into this average.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps.
Yeah.
So the average, what we're saying an hour that you're going to make here is $16 an hour, both you and your spouse.
Yeah.
And by doing the math, $16 an hour, we come up to $640 per week of per check of what you're going to take home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you take out the tax, about $120, let's say, and we're also going to take out another $20 for healthcare, and we're going to take out another $20 for your 401k, let's just say. Then we get down to $480 for each of you together, which is $960 per week, which then goes into $3,840 per month. So that's what you're starting with, $3,840 per month.
Okay.
As the couple.
Okay. So
with 2 kids, y'all. Just always remember that.
That's what I was just about to say. So let's define the meaning of everyday family in Michigan. So like you said, it's going to be the husband and wife.
No, I'm glad you said that. You're right, because in Michigan it's a little higher. You're right. is at least far as your average number of children. Average number of children in Michigan is 2.5, 2.50.
Yeah, 2 to 3 kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and me and you equate that also to not just children, but an aunt, an uncle, a grandma, a grandpa, somebody older possibly in your house. I don't know many households in our area that strictly just have just them and their kids. A lot of them, they might be living with some sort of family member or vice versa.
Yeah.
With at least how it's seeming around here, especially getting worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the times. That's why we talking about this on this episode. Like finances is something that, a lot of us we feel like we're tricked on, and it's like, because we are.
Yeah. Well, then we're gonna learn today too that they're gonna make it feel like you need to cut back as it's your fault. But we'll go back to that then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So average rent for about a 3-bedroom household, 3 bedrooms. That's what we're gonna go with because you're a family of 4. Yeah. We'd like you to have a house.
That's what I was gonna ask you too. Was it a renting or a mortgage?
Well, it's going to be renting. It's not going to be a mortgage, but average rent, even with a house or even a decent apartment, you're still looking at $1,400 a month.
Yeah,
for
that size of family.
Yeah,
legally,
a couple bedrooms. You want at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your kids can bunk up, I guess,
if they're the same sex.
Well, and age depends on age too, right? Mm-hmm. I guess you don't want teenage kids together, but when they're young, it don't matter. Which I guess that kind of pays into the equation, right? Are we going to just call these kids younger
or teenagers?
No, they're all under 18. Let's just at least say, But you're right. That does make a big difference when you're a parent deciding on buying things and getting things.
Yeah,
the age of the child is, as they get older, they get more expensive,
way more expensive. We all know that.
All right, so we got $1,400 a month in rent on average.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have cars. What do we got for cars? Well,
do you have 1 or 2, 3?
Well, we're going to break it down to this. And I think that this is fair and that this is good for the average is you have 2 cars. One is a shooter, is a beater, is something, maybe the husband drives to work. And then the other is your better car and you got some payments on it, because I think that's pretty much everybody right now. I don't know many people who don't even have payments on a car.
Yeah.
Especially if you want a decent car.
Yeah. What don't you have to worry about for a little while?
So as far as a car payment, the one you're not going to have a payment, let's say the other is $240 a month just for the car payment. Okay.
$240 a month for a car.
Yeah. And now you need insurance.
You need insurance.
This is really where it fucking kills you.
Especially
and this is something. Yeah, and then also this is something that you have to have because if you get flicked, there goes the $300 charge, and then you got to get the shit anyway, and then you ain't had shit in 6 months. So now that
the premium
is going to be higher.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to say 4 because the one car you're making payments on. And then the other car you're not, so you can have lesser insurance on it, maybe the PLPD compared to full coverage, which we're saying is $300 a month.
What? No, here we're in Michigan. We got to
say 400.
Yeah, what you said that like that?
No, you're right. Let's say 400.
And then you know that the car that you're paying for, that you're finance or leasing or whatever, you have to have full coverage.
Yeah, that's what I said. One is full, but the other isn't.
Yeah.
So 3 for the one a month and 1 for the other. 100. Yeah, 400 total.
Yeah,
I know we can definitely. I know the reality is
mine is $380 for full coverage.
Yeah, and then if you had, let's say, and then you have another car that's not 120, then that's 400.
Yeah,
or no, that's 500
because you'll have no fault on that crap.
Let's do 500 then.
Yeah,
500 a month. That's fair.
Yeah, so 500.
Now we have your lights for where you live. You're paying your electricity bill. On average throughout the year, 200 more, probably more, 250.
Yeah, are you asking me for like my number? You don't want mine? I'm just playing. No, it's about like about 250
I'd
something.
say
Right?
250 is
Yeah,
better
yeah, just the average for the whole year. We don't
for the
because
whole year.
because it's it's different in winter and summer.
Well, it seems like it, yes, but it's really not. Electric seems to be one of them ones that are steady for the simple fact is um we use more lights and power and all that in the winter, but then the summer, the air,
Yeah, that's
you
right. The
know.
air drives my shit up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Imagine
Central
if you
air.
don't have air, because I don't have air here.
Yeah,
So it's cheaper than the last place when I had air.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shit. That's what I'm saying. In the summertime, my light bill be through the roof. The only thing to be switched up in the wintertime would be the gas because the heat
Okay,
is
so let's go
elevated.
to that. What do you say the gas is?
We'll just do average. We'll just put the number in the middle and just what you said. That was a good number.
Yeah, okay, lights is 250, but now let's move to gas. Gas can be what? 300 sometimes in the winter and $50 in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what's
80,
that? What's
$80 in the summer.
100? Yeah, you're right. 50 is too low. I don't know. I'd say a good average for gas per month then is probably $150.
I like it.
That winter months really drive it up, and if it's cold and been like long winter here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but my gas bill has been $300 a month every month since November or October.
I swear for Jesus.
You know,
You're right. That thing. Oh, that's also who's being nice on here.
all right, now water. Now water is different in all places. Some is every few months you might get a bill. Some is an average, like if you live in a trailer park or mobile home park.
Because I got to pay mine monthly.
Then that's an average of everybody's in there too, isn't it?
I think so. They try to tell you that it's all based off your meter, but
yeah. What do you pay then? About
80
a month?
The common for me is 80.
I said I like round numbers. Let's just do 100.
Yep.
100 a month on average.
On water.
Yeah, I think that's fair because some places further out, right? The city, like I think if you're further out the city, it might be way more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I've heard people talk about their water bills being very, very high.
Yeah.
All right, now what we need? Gas for your car. This is a big one here because I looked this up. And
I would say, well, your phone communication.
You want to go to that one next?
I mean, just because phone and internet is on the breakdown is real utilities. That's a real utility now. Phone communication and it don't. I'm not necessarily saying cell phone. They're saying like house phone or internet, but common day now your cell phone is the house phone. If you would say, I guess, you know what I'm saying.
All right, so we'll go to phone. What average a month is a phone bill?
For like the house, it was like 80
you got 4 people. You know, I know you can get Cricket $120 a month, $100 a month
on a family plan.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just say a phone is $120 a month. Just the phone part.
Just the phone.
Yeah. You were talking cable and streaming.
No, I was just talking internet. Internet is the cable is a perk. That's like a extra. That's not a utility. But nowadays you have to have internet for whatever reason.
All right, so let's look at it like this. Let's take internet, cable, and streaming. And okay, because I know not everybody has cable. First of all, we know cable is expensive as shit.
Flex.
A lot of people pay monthly on different streaming apps and subscriptions. Yeah, and then you have your internet payment too, right?
Yep.
I think it's fair to say on an average when you take those three, because I know cable will bump up that average, it's got to be a good, $150, $170 a month with your internet. And with whatever streaming you're getting, probably you have five or six different things. Maybe you have Spotify monthly things. Should it even be higher? 200?
But we ain't worry about the streaming part. Just the internet and the communication, your phone bill and the internet.
Okay, just as far as internet and your phone bill, then you're looking at $220.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back.
These are shit that the list that we're listing right now is the shit that that are utilities. These
Okay,
are
that
what
are
you
your
have to-
necessities.
Your necessities.
Okay. Streaming cable would be more of a perk.
Yep.
So internet and phone together, $220.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people are laughing out there, probably being
Yeah,
like,
it's
mine's
like-
way more than that.
Yeah.
But we're saying probably bare minimum,
Yeah.
at least
We're giving us
scraping that.
the benefit of the doubt.
All right, so gas for cars. I want to go back to that because gas for cars is crazy.
Mhm.
I seen an average not that long ago. If you had 2 cars, you're going to spend about $748 per month on gas.
Hold on, I'm about to because I got to do. I'm doing gas. I'm writing all of this down.
I'm gonna say gas for cars. We're just gonna say $700 a month.
$700 a month. I like it. That sounds about right
For 2 cars.
for 2 cars.
Now we have 3 more things on this list that I think are necessities.
And I probably missed them because I was car gas was the last thing I wrote down as utilities. But no, you go. I want to hear yours because I could have missed something. They need to hear it too.
I think that there's at least 3 more. That obviously one is obvious is food.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't have food on here. How did I not have food on here, bro? How did I? Yes, I did have food on this part of my notes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So food, family of 4.
Family of 5. What's up? Average in Michigan is 3. 2
Yeah,
to 3,
but
2.5, 3.
yeah, but
we just went with 2.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
went with 2.
Okay,
But
I didn't write that down. That was on me.
food,
2 kids.
family of 4, food. And when we say food, y'all, I'm saying not even necessarily eating out, just grocery store food. You're buying lunches for everybody. You're paper bagging everybody's paper bagging it because that's going to bring the price up too.
Mm-hmm.
I think safely, family of 4, anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month.
What you gonna go with 12?
Definitely,
Let's go with 12.
it's so expensive, and then you know.
food costs is high as hell right
And
now.
and to be honest with you, for some of y'all, depending on where you live and what stores you have around, and you're a family of 4 or even a family of 5, have that extra person in your house,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely probably hit 2,000.
Yes, easily.
You know,
Easily. I'm telling you, easily. Or you're not eating that month, which is the reality for a lot of us.
all right. The other one, toiletries. Got to have
Mhm.
toiletries.
I didn't even, come on, man. I didn't even have that on here.
Soaps, shaving,
Oh my God. Deodorant.
shampoos, deodorant, conditioner, toothpaste, mouthwash,
Holy shit.
dental floss.
What is that considered? What is all of that? Hygiene?
I just put toiletries.
Toiletries. I like it.
But you can even add more things, to it, I guess, depending on your household. But these are, I guess, we're still saying necessities because I was going to add other things that you need in life too. But
For real, like cigarettes.
yeah, just other things. But that's
we
still
are not
not
advertising you smoke cigarettes, but look, God dang it.
that's not even, I guess, a necessity
At all.
But we'll see how much money we have left over. Maybe we can scrounge together and get a pack. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, all right, toiletries. Shit. Paper towels, paper plates. Like, let's say, I know paper towels, toilet paper,
Mhm.
mouthwash, all that stuff. What are we saying? How much a month? Family of 4.
A family of 4.
Kids need it all too. You
Yeah.
know, multiple toothbrushes, toothpaste.
Mhm.
You're buying all that every month.
Yeah, and then
It's-
we said the kids were younger or teenagers because you got to factor in deodorant for them.
Yeah. So let's say you got a 12-year-old and a 8-year-old. That's a mix of both. The
Mhm.
12-year-old's probably going to need deodorant.
They both are going to need deodorant.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like my 7-year-old needs deodorant.
Lotions, makeup,
Mhm.
hair stuff, hair product, basic necessities. I
Yeah.
think we're reaching $500 a month.
Yes, I like
Just
that.
bottom line.
I like it. I like it because I do remember just spending about $340 to cover us for a month. I
Well,
remember.
look at, like, you got 4 people. Let's say you want to get I don't know how often you're supposed to change your toothbrush, but if you change your toothbrush once a month,
We bought
that's $100 almost for.
That's why we buy the
toothbrushes.
multi packs. We get
Yeah.
the pack of 30. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the really good toothbrushes that you just change the head. Me and my wife.
Oh yeah.
It's not like I use it though. I don't even use it.
All right. What's the other thing is definitely, I think it gets overshadowed, and it's a necessity every month and through multiple seasons too. Is clothes.
Oh, how
Clothes
do I
and your
not
kids-
have this on here?
Your kids grow.
We're just out here naked on my paper.
And I thought about this deeper, thinking if you have kids, your kids' sizes in fall could be totally different from
Out of
spring.
summer.
In spring, yeah. So that's going to bump your average up. You work, you're going to need work shoes. Your spouse works.
You need a uniform.
Uniform, possibly.
You gotta be clean.
Clothes per month on average, $500 a month.
I'm cool with that. I'm literally cool with that.
And I said that's just, once again, on average. And I don't know if people out there think, okay, they might say you can go, I guess, get stuff at a resale shop. That might drop it down a little.
$500 a month.
You know. Well, no, because if you want new clothes,
yeah,
a shirt's $50, a pair of pants is $80.
Yeah.
You got 2 kids, there's almost, $400 right there. That's just at one season change. And you're gonna spend $1,000 plus come school time, and then maybe even $1,000 plus come summertime.
Yeah. And then now, especially nowadays, because the teachers have lists for the children that they have to come in with these set supplies.
Yeah, that's
each child.
To it all.
That's
that's a necessity to me.
Yeah.
It plays
it's not this is a must.
That's what I'm saying. You have no choice.
Oh, you said necessity.
Yeah.
I'm retarded. I'm sorry. No, I'm not retarded, but you get what I'm saying. I did feel retarded right there. That was a blonde moment.
I thought you said necessities.
No, I thought you said nasty titties.
Nasty titties. I was like, what? This ain't the show. All right, so what now? I don't know how to do math, but wait, did we forget anything? That's what we got to find out.
Hey, no, all honesty, we need to ask you that because I missed 3 things, apparently. I missed 3 things. I didn't have clothes on here, I didn't have toiletries on here, and I didn't have food, and them are all necessities. Because I did also, a lot of my stuff, I did look up, the common average family, and then we're not a normality. We have 5 kids, you know what I'm saying. We are the husband and wife in our households. We don't have an extra parent.
Definitely a higher,
because they're young, but yours was, you just got lucky and they all got grown. I got 1 grown now, I got 4 more to go, but
yeah, but it's that added cost that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
so we break it down. We said $1,400 to rent.
Yeah, I was about to get the calculator out because I know for a fact that I wasn't about to be able to get that off the top. Math was not my strong suit.
We said $240 for the cars, the payment.
Mm-hmm.
We said $500 for insurance.
Mm-hmm.
We said $250 for lights. We have $150 for gas. $100 for water. $700 for gas of cars.
For both cars, yeah.
$500 for toiletries. Another $500 for clothes. $1,200 for food.
I got $57.60, bro. I cheated. I had the calculator and I was punching numbers in already before you started.
5,660.
You got 5,660. I got 5,760.
What did I miss?
$100 water bill. Or did I add something I wasn't supposed to? Hold on.
I got my water bill in here.
I got 514, 240, 5, 250, 150, 100, 220. Wait. 220 for phone and internet. Yep. 700, 1,200 for food. Did you how much did you put down for food? And I got 500 for toiletries.
For food, I got 1,200.
That's what I got. I came up with 5,760.
All right, so you said 5,760.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go with that. 5,760. And then let's go back to what we made a month.
That's I was yeah. I didn't get that number down. It was like 3,000 or something.
$3,840.
$840. 840. 1920 in the hole.
I guess we're not getting cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm getting cigarettes.
So
I think some bills ain't getting paid too.
yeah, I think that you're just set up automatically. You're almost $2,000 in the hole each month. And let me explain something to everybody too. These numbers that are broke down were to help us understand to even how to just live comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't add the fact that most people out there just want to be able to provide dinner without having any issues or thoughts of going into the bank and hurting their wallet or not paying a bill. And what I mean by that is everybody can understand this. It's a Friday night. It's been a long work week.
Mm-hmm.
You worked 40 plus hours. I mean, shit, you worked 30 plus hours. It's been a long work week for you. And what you're trying to do is you get home, you got, your spouse and your kids. You didn't get home till like 6 o'clock, and you just want to go get some dinner. You don't feel like cooking, and that dinner that night is going to cost you about $125, $130.
If you go to the grocery store.
Well, no, I'm just saying, even going out. Let's say you order pizza that night. Or let's say, why do I always have to have pizza? Let's say I want something a little. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, let's say I want a little something extra. Get a takeout from a place. The meal is going to cost per each of us about $20. Yeah. And that's cheap. Like that's saying getting Coney. Or like, you know what I mean? You might even for a dinner.
Yeah.
You're probably like someplace nice. Like we got some nice places in downtown Mount Clemens. That's gonna be $30 a plate.
Yeah.
$32.99.
Yeah.
For something good and healthy, maybe for some gumbo.
Yeah.
Get us all some gumbo for the night.
Yeah. Something hearty. Yeah.
And that's all most people want.
Yeah.
Is to know whenever they're tired or whenever shit hits the fan that I have enough of something to take care of my family. Yeah. It's not that I'm lazy. It's not that I don't want to work. It's not that I don't want to do what I have to do. It's just that I'm tired. I'm tired. And I want to enjoy the time with my family. Because once again, like me and you say, a third of your life sleeping, a third of your life working, and a third of your life, you got other shit you didn't even add in that you're washing, taking care of yourself, maybe cleaning up your house. But you want to spend with your family. You want less time at work and make more money. That's what everybody wants.
Yep.
And the reality is the people in control of that have us in the hole from the beginning. So none of it is your fault. Yeah. None of it is our fault. We're in the hole from the beginning.
Yeah. So the question ain't why people are bad with money. The question is, why are people is people being paid enough anyways to win?
No, I feel like I'm a kid and I have to pay for something. And prior to paying for that, let's say I break a window or something, and they're like, yeah, you got to pay $100 to fix that window. Okay, I'm gonna cut some grass and make a little money. And then they're like, okay, yeah, you made the $100. Yeah, but then your dad comes through and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need 50 of that though.
Yeah.
So give me that back, like that. And then the next month, shit, I just worked up to get it. Yeah, I know, but I'm still gonna need 50 of that.
Yeah.
So it's just constant. When the math doesn't add up and the numbers don't add up, is it our fault? Right. Is it the worker's fault? Nope. It's none of the worker's fault.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything wrong. Seriously. We didn't set the standard for us to be blamed. Oh, it's just shitty workers out there. Well, I think pointing the fingers, you got to look at yourself.
Yeah, and that's simple.
I'm sorry. I was just saying these companies and these businesses aren't paying us a living wage, period. They're not paying anybody a living wage.
We definitely got to stop. We got to stop blaming people for being broke and start asking, is the system even giving us a chance to win at this shit? Because like we all can look at ourselves and the ones that are out here really trying. That's what we speaking to, the people that are out here really trying and recognizing the game that you're in the first place, or system, or them, that whole intangible people use. We don't know how to identify those things that are actually running the circuit. But if we're going to break it down to the minimum form, it's like your employer, are they even paying you enough to survive in the day and time? They're not paying you according to what times is,
no, not at
at
all.
all.
No cost of living, no percentages every year go up for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you had a union job back in the day, you might get cola, cost of living,
Mm-hmm.
a percentage every year,
Mm-hmm.
because that prices are going to go up, so your pay is going to go up, and that at least, when gas flies up and when other things fly up, at least that doesn't happen to the point where now you're in the hole. You're
Yeah.
getting at least something. But now the corporation, everything set everything up where it's like to try to make you feel bad for your employer that he can't pay you enough.
Yep.
They want to throw words around like leaderships, and really it's just bosses.
Yeah.
Because you could work at a place and the roof be leaking all over. They want you to be loyal and proud of your job. But then in that sense, they don't fix, the minor things of a big company having a leaky roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those type of things.
Yeah. Things like that.
It becomes this disconnect too, where a lot of upper management will work off their laptops and their computers amongst each other
And run numbers.
Yeah, and then just send somebody back to give some orders.
Yeah. Delegate.
I don't even think it's delegating. I think in delegation, the person delegating knows how to delegate.
Yeah, but in most corporations,
That's a
what they're
leader.
doing. Yeah, but that's why you said what you said. They're programming bosses. I said bots,
But
y'all
they're
heard
telling
the
them. But they're
BLTs.
telling them the leadership lingo,
Exactly.
but not giving them the leadership blueprint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just basically reiterating a system that they're getting from a computer that's telling you
Yes.
the numbers
Yes.
and how things operate. And that's
Without the emotionality of it, of real everyday people and what we all go through out there.
exactly. There's no real life breakdown, and then they try to play. We'll go all day about that.
So no, we recognize the game.
Mhm.
Like if we recognize the game like that, yeah, the odds are stacked against y'all. The odds are stacked against all of us.
Yeah. So what do you do about it?
Now, what do you do about it?
Exactly.
Because we can even go a little further. People with a bachelor degree, a major college education could be in that same situation.
exact same situation.
Underutilized, the guy should be making, or the woman should be making $40 an hour somewhere, but they're making $16 an hour
Mm-hmm.
at some crappy job
Mm-hmm.
because there's nothing out there for them.
Yeah.
In
real life.
So how do we get to the point where we can fix that? The only thing I can think of is bring your community back together and start local.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be like, I'm not going to preach to the point where we're going to rise up. If you're going to rise up, you're going to rise up non-violently.
Mm-hmm.
You want to rise up. I mean, I really believe, and I don't think that was me and you've tried, October 20th, 2025, sick of the lies.
Sick of the lies.
Trying to get people on the same page to get that understanding that if you took one day where nobody ordered anything or bought anything, or everybody got on the same page and called off to work, it'll at least show solidarity amongst us and show that now we're not individuals.
Yeah.
We're a fist.
Yep.
And we don't have to strike with it, but we have to show you that we can make it.
Yep. Roman Reigns just used that exact same reference in Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania 42. Yeah,
he was a smart man.
He was like, "This is how we are now."
Really? I swear to God, I did not see that. I don't have ESPN. I can't watch WrestleMania. I did a WrestleMania show with you guys.
How we should be. Yeah.
Really?
Exactly. Like look, go reference that. I'm telling y'all.
I guess they're going to tell everybody
Monday.
I'm copying off Roman Reigns.
Because we all know that you don't watch wrestling. You call Finn Balor Finn Baker. Who the hell is Finn Baker? You said Finn
Comes
Bacon.
in with a loaf bread.
Or Finn Bacon. He's related to me all the time. What the frick?
But that's the only solutions I see.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so hard. It's like that old adage of like trying to get 10 people to agree on lunch. And everybody has their selfish needs. Just like in the relationship you're at home with anybody, a spouse, your child, a neighbor, a coworker, there's compromise.
Yeah.
Period.
Just like we talked about it in episode 25.
So how isn't there compromise in politics and religion and where you live in your community?
That part.
That's why are we allowing that to be stripped of us?
Exactly, bro. I can remember countless times, bro, getting my paycheck, it being deposited in my account, and less than an hour later, bro, the whole check is gone, and you thinking like, dang, I don't get paid for another 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, part of that, when you look at that, the major cities, I felt taking away residency, allowing people to live out of the cities where they work at. Now that check that you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
isn't spent where you're working in that community that you should care for
Mm-hmm.
and love and want the best for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's spent in somebody else's community where you kind of want to be away from everything.
Yep.
And yeah, that's your right as an American, but look where it's gotten us, right?
Yeah.
Look where it's gotten us.
Nowhere.
I mean, the days of having your police, fire, EMS, your teachers, all that should be living in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Should be living in the city you work in. I don't care if it's Grosse Pointe or Detroit. And for y'all out there who don't know those two, they're big as far as money. Grosse Pointe's a very rich city.
Yep.
You know, Bloomfield, Birmingham, any of those,
Mm-hmm.
Rochester,
Farmington Hills.
your teachers, your firefighters, your police officers. Hey, if you guys are a better city, you have better money to pay, so you can get better quality teachers. You can get better quality firemen.
Mm-hmm.
They should live in your cities. I don't care how big your mansion is. They should be living in your city too.
Yep.
You should pay them the wage to live that, to the point where the best do want to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
Start out in a busier city, work your way out to a smaller city where you have the experience, and now you're working and living in that city.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it goes both ways. You know, when you're in a impoverished city,
Mm-hmm.
is that a word? Impoverished city,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm sorry, if you work in that city, if you teach in that city, you need to live in that city, because that's the only way a community builds and thrives.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what we're doing now, everybody. Is it working? Or do we want to come together and compromise?
Yeah.
It's our choice.
Sure.
It's our choice. And I don't feel it's working the other way around. I don't see it at all. I think that everybody out there that ties into this episode is a lot of you people that are working have a corporate out of state. So what the hell do they know about you in your state?
Seriously.
They're underpaying you, underutilizing you, and don't care about you, and treat every job is becoming this revolving door. Get a herd in, get a herd out. That's just the only solutions I think that we can go to. Because I don't want the system to collapse.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Well, I think it needs to. Sometimes you need to let what ain't working just completely fail and stop saving shit that ain't working. You know what I'm saying?
I think we have good bones and good structure. So if I'm redoing a deck,
Mm-hmm.
and it has good solid beams and good solid foundation, but the top boards are destroyed and messed up,
Mm-hmm.
and splinters are getting in your feet when you're walking on it, you can replace those.
Mm-hmm.
I think America and us as a whole, as people here, we have a good, solid, strong structure.
We got a good solid idea. I think
we have the structure. It's more than an idea. It's been going for years.
Yeah, I think only reason why I'm saying that is just from the standpoint, yeah, if you got a good foundation, but you bought that shit cheap, you know, it over time it erodes. So regardless, you just destroy the whole thing and start it over.
So you think we're cheap? We were cheaply made?
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta remember how America was built, bro. This boy was built in straight up corruption. So that foundation,
I do understand that.
Yeah.
I do understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, what we have to look at and the information we truly have to gather is only in a matter of decades,
Mm-hmm.
because of our age and our limited knowledge of history,
Mm-hmm.
in the sense of what's even given to us, true or false.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it plays a factor in it. But okay,
Why is there so much mystery? Oh no, not mystique, not mystery. I said mystery. I was about to say Mysterio. I don't think about wrestling too much. What is such a mystique with the truth? I don't understand it. Like that's and then that's another thing that goes into this whole thing is like the basis of how the system is operating, how it's moving, even with the people. based off of the color of the skin in America. This is in America. You know what I mean? Like it's a all around problem. The system is corrupted and it's built off them same morals and values. You know, it it the people recognize it that care that are living in it and are not agreeing with it. So if you see it the way that we can change it, my perception is to destroy the whole thing and do it the right way because they it's this whole game that we're playing was designed for you to stay in that same loop so the ones that benefit from it can continue to benefit from it.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then we're all designed to stay in the positions that we're in. You know, like your corporations are not getting paid. It's all it works its way all the way up. We're just at the bottom of it. You know,
So
what I'm
how
saying?
do you
Looking
even
up
get the boulder rolling?
is
Then
what you
is just then by voting
what you said.
the correct candidates.
Yeah. And being more involved, being trying to like the people that have these ideas for real and that are willing to stand on it. That's what I think is missing from this era of the life now. A lot of people have great ideas, but they're too scared to even stand up and say something.
Or people don't even notice it. Because remember, before I've said this, and I think I'm going to take it back, where America doesn't have visionaries and leaders anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
We just look in the wrong spots.
Yeah.
They tell you that
they show you where to look.
Well, yeah, they do because they tell you where not to look.
Exactly.
And where they tell you is, and I'm going to look at this at both sides. You have this on the left and the right. They tell you a bartender shouldn't be into politics. They
Mm-hmm.
tell you a plumber shouldn't be into politics.
Black people shouldn't be into politics. That's a thing.
Well, AOC,
Mm-hmm.
I think she's Latino or Spanish of some sort. I don't know what.
Or her
Mexican.
descent.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But she was a waitress or a
Mm-hmm.
bartender. And that's a knock on her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Mark Wayne Mullen guy from the right used to be a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a knock on him. And they try to tell us all, which who are all the majority of us are something like that.
The popular.
You know, we are
Mhm.
plumbers, we are fucking contractors, we are bartenders, we work security, you know, all these jobs. And they tell you that you can't be president because you're not them.
Mm-hmm.
But if they aren't us, how can they represent us? Listen, I'm not saying, and you guys who are plumbers out there are working with a plumber buddy right now doing a dig or underneath a crawl space somewhere, and you're with your buddy and you're like, this motherfucker here can never be president. I get it. I'm not saying everyone,
Mm-hmm.
but there are leaders and visionaries you do work with that get overshadowed
Mm-hmm.
because the true ones want to be overshadowed.
Yeah. They're
You
not
know?
looking for they're not here for the limelight. They're here for the right thing.
No, but if you get behind a person like that,
Mm-hmm.
they will do you right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
But there's
agreeing.
but
Yeah.
no, I know you are,
Yeah.
but I think those people that are out there that are the visionaries and that are like that are scared in that sense because they're scared you're not going to get behind them.
Yeah, and no, I think they're scared of what the system would do to you if you do,
That's part of it.
based
Yeah.
off the
No,
track
you're right.
record
You're right.
of everybody else.
I guess I'm more scared of, wow, I want you people to, I'm not scared of the system like that.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of, why ain't you listening?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you seeing what I'm seeing? Why aren't you
Exactly.
seeing this pattern?
Mm.
You know,
You see what I'm saying? And that's what most people got to understand that too. You see what I mean? Like the recognizing it from every perspective too. Of there's people in different ethnic groups because we have to. That's the elephant that be in the rooms of America.
what version to get behind?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
you're right. You're right. You're
Because
right
they-
because it's all different.
it's
So,
all-
what if we change the uniform?
Mm-hmm.
What if we change the flag? What if we change something that represents us all? Now, democracy, I guess, is what I was leaning towards, but I guess once again, it's depending on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Was the foundation,
Mhm.
just the sense of taking some socialism, some the best of every, I guess, way of life,
Mhm.
and bringing it to one with the freedom to choose and live like that.
Yeah, because
All encompassing for us all.
we all have to stop thinking in the system's mindset. The system's mindset said you were separate in the first place.
And stack
and
the
we're
chips
sti-
against you in the first place.
In the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
So if it's like that's why I said the whole game has to be destroyed. Literally, you can't even build. That's like, oh, I'm gonna go build my house on Epstein Island. It's still Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a very nice building, but it still has
putting it on the island.
Yeah, I'm not trying to move my family on Epstein Island. Not never. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we have to look at it because, bro, in real life, we all do recognize that there's an issue, but we are like, okay, so I can say it from the black side. There was people like Malcolm X that had a great vision, had a lot of people behind them, but it was based off of the woes that they dealt with, right? That we were dealing with as a people then, and people got behind that. You understand? And he captivated, like, and they popped him. That's a fear tactic. You open your mouth, you say something against the system, the them, they, that bullshit. You don't get dropped because you can't be a voice of the voiceless. We can't get all these people to start waking up and seeing the corrupt shit ain't the white man that's sitting over there.
I'm fine
working
with that,
the same job.
In my mental, I'm fine with getting dropped.
That's why we created the Real Mask Call podcast.
But you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I get the fear, but it doesn't. I mean,
that's what we are here for. Because at the end of the day, bro, that's what we realized in the whole situation. That's how the name came to be. We are people that was like, hey, you know what? It is what it is, bro. We recognize the bull crap. We're gonna say what we need to say for our people that are gonna pay attention. Because you could take a whole bunch of people to the water. Don't mean that they're gonna drink it. Then everybody ain't thirsty. Everybody are comfortable. Ain't not comfortable in their situation. They like to complain about it because everybody else around them is trending.
Yeah.
You know, I'm poor, but I'm not doing anything about me being poor. This is a problem for people that are actually out here in situations that are, you know.
They love to complain about it.
They ain't going to do shit about it. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And number of the realities of it. But we got people like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one black, one white. You know what I'm saying? It's two people with two different perspectives, views on life. And still was able to come to the same common goal to get the same understanding I heard because we thought it the exact same way. Like, what? Wait a minute, man. Yeah. This shit is stupid. You're not my op. You look like what they say my op is, but that's still me thinking in the mindset of the system that I'm playing in. And if I recognize that's corrupt, why would I continue to still follow the same bull crap? That goes down on every basis of it. From you got to look at it from politics. There's one or the other. You got to choose, right? You can't just be an American. You got to be either a Democrat or Republican. You got to be blood or Crip. You got to be hood nigga or a square. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, come, what the?
There's nothing in the middle.
It's nothing in the middle.
It's all polar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You either in or you out. What is this? You know what I mean? Like, that don't sound like something free for real. And it doesn't sound like a system that you really want to be in. And that's why you're uncomfortable in your circumstances. And it's like, and they want you to believe, hey, it's you. You did it.
It's not you.
It's not you.
Not you.
I have no control over none of this.
They want you to do that because they want to take away your self-love.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest things for somebody to obtain.
Mm-hmm.
So obtain your self-love and don't let anybody take it away. Because when you do, then you're just listening to that guy whispering in your ear all that same bullshit.
All the damn time, bro. All the damn time. And that's, man, when we talk about things like this, y'all, we're not talking like we got it all figured out. Listen, we're literally still in it with you. We're not. We just recognizing
it, yeah. and not getting upset about what we recognize, because we, at least one thing, know that's what they want us to do. So we're not going to do that.
Not going to do
what they don't want us to do is compromise.
Yep.
So that's what we'll do.
That's what we'll do.
So that's up to you guys. If you're on board, get on board with the compromise.
Yeah.
Or we just argue, bitch, and fight. And what does that help?
Because what we in right now.
Well, the bottom line is too is like take any color, race, creed, whatever out of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you take a person with their child, they want better for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to want better for yourself, or that message won't get across. So you got to find that love in yourself first, so that you can make that change in your child. You know,
come on, you said it, hit it right on our damn nose. Exactly. Hey guys, hey, we love how this show is going, but we got to take a second and shout out those who make this happen. First and foremost, shout out to the Legacy Brand Production.
Yes.
Which makes this whole thing here go.
All our social media.
Everything. we have to shout them out because that's who sponsors us here, and us as me and Alex, because we own the Legacy brand.
And you could see,
yeah,
a version of the Legacy brand, one of their Brotherhood line.
Yes, sir.
Unmask everything.
Unmask everything.
He's got
always.
the matching set. This is really nice. You guys show him your hat.
Oh yeah, let's definitely put that in the camera. You know, if we can get a zoom in on that, the color scheme on that thing is nasty.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like
it's
it.
Nice.
I
and I got the Father of Five.
Yeah.
Father of Five, Mask Off. The real
Mask Off podcast. Well, this is where everything good happens, man. So, hey, check us out on all our social media platforms and everything like that, man. And tap in with us where you can find more videos and podcast episodes, everything.
We got to really, really tell them. I need you to go to YouTube at
The Real Mask Off podcast.
Like our videos, check out our shorts,
subscribe to the channel,
subscribe to that channel.
We keep content on there constantly putting up content.
Yes.
Also
Spotify, Apple,
both of them. Both the Real Mask Off podcast.
If you're driving in the car,
listen to us on the show.
Listen to the full. What we like to do too for everybody out there on those platforms. It's all uncut. It's just everything that's on there is on there.
Yeah.
So. Hopefully you enjoy that. Some of the videos we cut and edit, but that's also for time constraints and size.
Yeah,
so
for real,
with
it's a whole process.
It's a whole process, definitely. But you have to check out what's coming out though too when it comes to the Legacy brand. It's our Friday motherfucker shirts.
Oh man, when number
it's Friday, everybody's jumping on board.
Yeah,
you jump on board every Friday. Check out our It's Friday motherfucker videos on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok.
And Facebook. All at The Real Mask Off podcast.
Everywhere.
Except for TikTok. Our TikTok is DRMO podcast. That's our @ on TikTok. We have a link tree on our Instagram. If you need, like, we breaking all of these down for y'all so y'all can hear us say it out loud. But if you click the link in our link tree on our Instagram at The Real Mask Off Podcast 2025, that's our @ on Instagram. If you click the link tree on there, it will take you to everything. If you have Apple Podcasts, you have Spotify, you have iHeart Podcasts, any Amazon podcast, any streaming podcast platforms, The Real Mask Off podcast, the name of the show, is on every single one of those platforms. Alex definitely makes sure that he gets those boys distributed all the way across all podcasting platforms. So whatever your choice is,
subscribe and share and like them.
Yeah.
I do got to say one other thing, another shirt, because I love it. I don't have it on today.
What's that one?
But you guys got to go out and buy these shirts too. We got the gold foil DRMO DLB shirts with the Legacy brand logo on the back.
Yep.
That one right there.
Yep.
Hey, one of them.
Yeah, and we also got the because we did like a our city, but we also will do your city too. We did the modern version, the team colors versions with myself and Alex and our podcast branding on the back of it.
Can you get that in Friday Motherfuckers too?
Yeah.
So whatever team color too you want.
Yeah.
It's Friday Motherfuckers. Yep. You guys check them all out.
Yep. We got them for the men and the women. Well, no, it's Friday Motherfuckers. That's for the men and women. We got that for that's for all of y'all out there, man. And definitely check us out, man. With that, we'll have a link in our trees.
Link in our trio.
Link in our trees, you know, that has all of those our merch on there very soon for you guys. Actually, by the time that this airs, it'll be there for you. So, hey, look forward to keep popping new things on you guys. You know,
please comment on this episode, guys. I want to hear what you think. If our numbers are off,
let us know.
Tell us if you're not in Michigan.
What
put
it
in
there.
The comments. Please put it in the comments. I want to know what your rent is, what your utilities are, what your car payment, what you're paying for gas. California, I know you're like $9 a gallon.
Dang.
So whatever you guys are paying for gas per month. So let us know, y'all, and hopefully you guys will keep tuning in week after week, year after year.
Man.
Year 2, episode 26.
Yep. Episode 26. And that's stacking cents.
Money talks, and I think we translated it.
I think we did.
Money talked, and it was loud, and it told us we were broke.
It told
us you ain't got enough of me, man.
You ain't got enough.
That's it. You ain't got enough of me.
You ain't got enough. So what do we
My money sounds like Eddie Murphy.
That laugh is incredible. Hey, we gotta jump back off into this thing. We back. We live and ready to attack. So now we discussed the problem and started to get off into the solution. Um, do you have anything that you can tell our followers and people that's out there listening to the Real Mascot podcast? Um, First we told them they being aware. So now that you're aware, you wrote down your numbers, you have your finances, you discussed
debt
that.
to income ratio.
Yeah, and you realize you're in the hole already. So now is the part where we should figure out what do we do
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, we touched on at least initial voting people in and out.
Mm-hmm.
But let's make it more personal. What do you do at home?
Yes.
So what we're trying to do is turn water into wine and figure out what you all can do at home, and us included, to be $2,000 in the hole every month and get back on track and get out of the red. Right? Get out of the red and into the black, or get out of the black.
You said that right. Perfect.
Okay.
That was perfect. Right into the black.
So how do you do that? Well, I guess you don't sleep. Yep. You don't see your family much, and you get yourself another fucking job because you're a lazy motherfucker.
That's basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
But we all know that that's not it. You have to start looking into yourself and the things. And I know because everybody asks me. Yep. Because my wife asked me this all the time. Hey, what do you want to do? And I told her like this. I said, listen to me. I just had a real life moment with myself. And I got locked up at 18 years old, bro. And as a kid, I just struggled. I was in survival mode, right? My father did his best he could, worked multiple jobs, trying to provide for his family, still wasn't enough. But wasn't around to, like, he was in the house. Don't get that twisted. My mother and father was both in the house, but my dad worked so much. It was like when you see him, like he's going to bed, you know, it wasn't much of a, you know, like when he had the opportunity,
he's tired.
It was tired. Yeah. And, so what I told my wife is, like, I got locked up, went to prison as an adult. My first years of adulthood, I was in prison just trying to figure out how to survive inside of prison and become a man around a bunch of corrupted men and find myself to still become a decent person, right? Got out of prison. I had a child. I found out about my oldest daughter getting out of prison. Had 2 children by this time with my and I'm coming out into the world. And my only focus was just to get myself in a job that can give me some money, that can get me into a place that I can have a place to call home for my children, right? I didn't come home to a girlfriend. Then I got, you know, my wife now became my girlfriend. And, you know, we dating and going through that life cycle. I never had an opportunity to think about or go out and live life and experience life and find out what I like and I don't like. I've only ever looked at things that were attractive to me as what make me money, where I don't have to worry about a thing. I never thought about what I actually like to do. When I was young, my dream was to be a drug kingpin like Tony Montana, just not go out like Tony Montana did. You know what I'm saying? That's just, if I'm gonna be real.
It's a lot of dreams, but just
not a reality.
Fairy tale.
It's fairy tale.
Yeah.
You know, and then you become an adult and you're in prison, coming out into the real world, and life is like, hey, you're a grown ass man now. Figure life out.
10 steps behind.
Yeah.
On top of it, at least a step per every year, right?
Exactly.
At least,
yeah,
maybe 2 steps per every year you're out. If we're trying to equate it to something.
Exactly. And that was my reality check. Like, I never got a chance to think about what it was I like. So a lot of things I'm going to do is going to be trial and error, because maybe I thought I wanted to do this, did it, didn't like it, got out of it, had to go figure something else out.
You put yourself out there.
Exactly.
You took that chance.
I took that chance. And I know one thing that I always loved to do was to create. What I like to create, there was nothing specific. I just know I felt like I was alive when I'm creating.
Create.
Exactly.
It was that need in you.
Yes.
I'm glad you touched on all that.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to ask, in order to change, in order to figure out, you need to figure out wants and needs.
Yeah.
So in order to figure out, I'm already 2,000 in the hole, my wants and needs. Well, right now, my needs surpass my wants.
Exactly.
So right now, my needs are, I got to make some more money.
Yes.
So I want to utilize somebody we worked with.
Uh-huh.
I hope he's not mad about this. I doubt he will be, but it's Montel.
Yeah.
We had this guy, Montel, that worked for us for a long time in this job. It's a tough job.
Tough.
It's hard on your body.
Yeah.
Even at times where Montel took a break, right,
Yep.
and then came back. That's how like tough this job can be sometimes
Mhm.
on people. But what Montel did was he didn't stop um understanding his need
Yep.
at that moment, the wants he had to push to a side. And sometimes I equate that to a real man
Yep.
that does that. And he moved in silence.
Yep.
And what he ended up doing was knowing that, okay, what's our options out here? Well, we all know that, man, if I got a city job or a bus job, I could get some insurance, I can get better pay,
Yep.
I can move up, my pay will go up.
Yep.
So that's the route he went.
Make power moves.
And he made his move and concentrated on that and did it.
Yep.
And that's so huge and so big. So now he can bring down his wants and try to help that.
Yep.
So what he had to do, though, to understand that, not just wants and needs, he had to recognize where he'd fall short,
Timing,
and where and where he could excel, you know, which goes back to timing again.
Yep.
So in doing that, he had to make moves to understand, well, I got a kid, you know, I need to get this situated first.
Yep.
Then maybe I can work on my wants, which maybe might creating something or a hobby turning into something more than that.
Yeah.
And just to put himself out there and to do all that was the first big step. You know?
Yeah, you gotta realize that in the beginning of any journey, especially when you've been broken and taught and have to reconstruct everything in your mind, the way you think about these certain things, like I spoke on in the Daily Dose of Bacon. You're taught a way that your parents were taught and they thought for years, and it's just like a constant continuum of broken systems. Yeah, it's a loop, an infinity loop of the same. And when you go against the norm, it's going to be uncomfortable, but the society teaches you to be afraid of uncomfortable, be afraid of failing, falling on and trying it,
thrive in it.
That's teaching you, it's building you. You have 100% win ratio with every circumstance you've ever been in your life if you are still breathing.
Yeah, definitely.
You've won.
That deserved a bell.
I appreciate that. I felt that in my heart when I said that too. Like that came from the heart, y'all. But real talk, and that bell was right on time with it because it made my heart like, you know, do that tingly thing. That was weird.
Well, that's going in and being uncomfortable. Embrace the butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah,
and realize when you don't have them that you're moving right and you're on the right path.
Yeah,
that's what I realized for myself. I don't know if it's the same for anybody else, but when I have the thoughts of what I'm going to say to somebody or what I'm going to do and how I'm going to operate, if I don't have the butterflies in my stomach, I know my intention is good.
Yeah.
My intention is dead on.
Yeah.
And that's what I need to do.
And sometimes you need to be a little bit afraid because it makes you perform better. You're more conscious. You're more focused on what you're doing. Stop letting people tell you that you messed up and it's a bad thing. No, you messed up so you realize what you not to do again. Learn from every lesson. All of these lessons that you're going through, life is supposed to be about balance. Then you got to understand that if everything is good, that it has to match on the other side, bro.
Yeah, please do not, if you're an adult, do not think that you get in trouble for anything. Think of it as a lesson.
A lesson.
That's it. You didn't get in trouble. So what?
You gonna get a whooping?
So what? You got some egg on your face and you're a little embarrassed. Everybody has been in the position you've been in before you. You're not in something new. You're not in something extraordinary that nobody else has been in.
Yeah, everybody understands. That's what I think a lot of people do. They unconsciously make it seem like the adversity that they're faced with, they're the only ones who ever go through it and went through it, right?
That's the selfish thinking of you. You have to use the selfless, and then you'll hear the advice and get out of it.
You got to talk that shit, boy. Yeah. Hey,
that's the way you have. That's the way you have to look at it. From selfish to selfless. You know,
for real.
Immediately, and I know it's not easy.
It's not going to be easy.
You know,
getting unfucking a fucked up situation is the hardest thing you're ever going to do. Stop being scared of hard. Why is everybody afraid of hard? It's so hard. I don't want to do it. My kids come to me and say, why did you get this low grade in this? Because it was hard. I didn't understand it. But so that's the point. You're in school learning something new. That's every damn day you go to school is supposed to be that. It's supposed to be learning. They're there to teach you the things that you don't know. It's supposed to be something that you don't know. That's what the point of you being there is, to learn it.
It's only hard if you make it.
Yeah.
You know, I get there's troubles to things, learning something new.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything that you learn new should ever, any speed bumps in that road should ever turn you off of it. It should just make you work harder.
That's the side.
But I think that's the mentality we lost sometimes.
They teach that. They teach you that. Like, I'm even noticing now the differences with the children, our children, my children now being young and in the school system, the way I grew up, and the way that they carry, like, they think because they feel a way about something that you should automatically take into consideration their feeling about said situation,
Not
and
at
that's
all.
law.
Nope, you got to lose that.
Yeah,
you need to lose that right away because nobody gives a fuck about your feelings.
I swear, I've been trying to tell my kids that.
Think like that. Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Nobody cares.
Think about that. You are, and I'm not trying to devalue you. That's that gray area where you got to be careful.
I'm devaluing your problem, not you.
Yeah, not you.
I'm devaluing your problem and devaluing your solution to your problem because you're on the wrong path. So I'm devaluing that.
Yes, and that's what we got to teach them too. That's what a lot of parents are faced with. You are looking at it like, oh, they take it as you devaluing them. So now you have to then build the self-esteem up of I'm not devaluing you. I'm taking out of your DNA makeup that characteristic trait that you carry, and that's not going to benefit you. It's not going to benefit you. So stop doing that said thing. I'm not saying you aren't that. That's why I'm trying to separate you from it, because you're making it a part of your character, and that's not who you are. And at least that's not what I'm raising, because yes, that characteristic trait that you have is toxic. So do away with it, because you're not a toxic human being.
Yeah.
You have to understand your value, and don't let society tell you what your value is. You have to understand it before somebody else. My kids hit me with this all the time. Dad, you think you it. No, you think I'm it. I know I'm it. Listen, I don't let what nobody else has to say about Austin resonate with Austin. If you don't make what you say about me true, I say what is true about me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's me. The same thing with everybody else. You have to understand who you are, and stop letting other people tell you who you are, and stop trying to be somebody else, because you don't value who you are. You are the only person that sees the reality of your life through your eyes. You know what your problem is. Don't let nobody else tell you what your problem is. Know what your problem is and fix it. And you don't have to broadcast it. Hey, my problem is I'll be farting in my sleep. If that's your problem, hey, listen, bro, that ain't everybody's business. If you want to share it once you get out on the other side, but that's the person that you need to talk to is you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're definitely right. Your problem is your problem.
Yep.
And your solution to that problem is your solution to that problem.
You don't would have got the answer to it.
And sometimes maybe you're just in a noisy area. Maybe you didn't. If you're getting lost and can't find that solution to a problem, go in silence.
Yep.
Go somewhere.
Ooh.
Go somewhere. The loudest answers come in silence.
I'm sorry, I was late with it. I had to. Off that thing.
But
it went up my spine.
But it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
It's the truth. It's the truth of as for everybody, the world is too noisy for you to concentrate. So you're gonna have to find a spot where you can concentrate. You're gonna have to find that rhythm in you to get yourself elevated to the frequency you want to be on and stay on. Yeah. You know, and realize too, if somebody's on a different frequency than you lower, that's on them, right?
You have to separate yourself from that.
It's on them. And don't let that bring you down.
Yeah.
Just understand he's down right now. Or maybe that person's just having a bad day too. Yeah. Have that grace and understanding for each other.
Judgment, no judgment. That's what those religions teach.
That's
Nobody
the
wants
only
to practice.
You know, and those little things, you know, that we're preaching on now, they go into the solution of what we're talking about. And what we mean by that is when you have a job, when you have a new job, you need to think like that and be like that and understand that in order to succeed. You come in with this mindset all the time that it's a shitty job and it's a piece of shit. Well,
it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, everything's going to be that. If you understand how to play the game, start playing the game, and then start running your pattern to make your moves, you're going to get somewhere.
I swear. It's
not going to be overnight.
It's not.
It's going to take a couple years.
It may take a lot of years. It may take the same amount of years. I used to tell myself this in prison. Hey, it's going. I have fucked myself over so many damn times I realize how many years I've been doing that, and I'm prepared to take that many years to unfuck myself.
Yeah.
Be ready for it. You got to think about that. That's the reality.
Yeah. Where are you going? You're here anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Where you rushing to nowhere?
You're rushing to die. Everything comes about one day, right? You're born in one day. You die in one day.
Come on.
We're here right now, one day.
What you going to do about it?
That's it.
Are you going to be the person that's going to sit there and complain about your circumstances? Or are you going to tap into who the hell you are?
Hey, and don't feel bad to take a day off either.
Yeah, take a break.
Don't feel fucking bad to take a day or two off.
Why do people...
Just don't get deep into it.
Mm-hmm.
Come back out refreshed.
Yeah.
Don't let it sink you into that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need a day and don't feel no guilt.
Yeah. Why would
no guilt for that at all? That, you know what? Austin is not doing, I'm not leaving this couch today. I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not doing
shit. Just one day.
Just this one day.
You deserve it.
Yep. Take a break. Sit back. Reflect. Like we want y'all to do with this episode. Hey, y'all. Hey, this episode right here, I love this.
Yeah.
I love being back doing this. Because this is what we love to do. It feel good to be back, y'all. And we glad that y'all back with us. And this season, we coming and hitting harder than we ever hit before. Because this is the day that the real mask off has made.
Has a what? Has a maid?
Has a maid.
Has a maid?
We made it.
Oh, I thought we had a maid.
Oh, no.
I thought
we
had a maid.
We need somebody. We need
a secretary. If anybody, leave comments if you want to apply for a job.
Please. We can't pay you yet, but when we get there.
If you want to apply for an internship.
Yes.
We'll do that.
Yes.
Put it in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
If you're local in the area.
Email us at maskallpodcastaa@gmail.com. Email us. Seriously, if you guys are serious about interning with us, we do need an assistant. We're not going to sit here and act like this is easy. This is just me and him been doing this the whole time. Social media, distributing, editing, anything that has to do with it, building the clothes, building the brand, making the graphics, going over.
If you just want to learn some shit that we learned, we help you out.
Yeah, we down with it. Just holler at us, man. We are open and we're here to help other people find themselves. That's basically what taking the mask off is. When we came up with this concept for this here show, the whole identity of it was removing the mask that the world made you put on. Yeah. Because they don't want to accept who you are.
Remember that. Don't put on an extra mask over the mask that they're putting on you.
Yep.
You know, don't do that.
Be you and embrace you.
Love you.
Stop letting other people tell you who you are, and you don't even feel comfortable pretending to be the person that you pretending to be because you just trying to fit in. Fuck fitting in. LeBron James ain't fit in. He stayed all those hours in the gym to become the greatest of all time.
Did he?
Yeah.
You know, we don't talk about LeBron James.
I love LeBron. He's my favorite.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
And I'm not taking nothing away from Michael Jordan.
Only Jordan.
Nope.
Here.
I love Jordan too, but then LeBron came around. I was Jordan.
Kobe. Kobe's better than LeBron.
Kobe was too. I'm not taking nothing away from none of them, man. And something all three of them men had in common is work ethic.
Yeah.
They never lost sight of what the game was.
Yeah.
We fight over who the greatest is. To them, they know I'm the greatest.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can be the greatest.
Yeah.
You got to believe it.
It's like us. Yeah. We know we're the greatest podcast.
On the planet. Not even just in the state of Michigan no more. We are the best podcast. Yes. Yeet. In this universe, in this time frame, wherever you at in this world, when you locked in on the Real Mask Off podcast, you just locked into the realest, the most authentic, raw, unfiltered podcast on the planet.
The greatest podcast on the planet. You know why? Because we have the greatest fans on the planet.
Oh,
and
God.
It's you guys, and you're the majority of you.
Yeah.
The majority of the working class, everyday people.
Yes.
It's you guys.
All around the world, man. And we love y'all.
Yes, sir.
And hey, well, you know what we always ask y'all to do? And that's have an awesome day on purpose.
Definitely.
Because you deserve it.
Every one of you.
Every single one of y'all.
Peace.
Love and hair grease.
I gotta get out of here. I'm trapped behind the podcast table.
Somebody help. Send me help, please.
Thank you for joining us today for some unfiltered flow with some mellow minds having some chronic conversation. With our herbal insight, budding ideas, and half-baked thoughts, we're just two buds breaking it down and passing the knowledge. The Real Mask Off Podcast.
Don't you wanna smoke with me? Mask Off Podcast. Come and join with us. Turn up, turn up. The Real Mask Off Podcast.